Ryan's TV. Arrived to Shibuya Station. This place has been changing a lot, but there are still many construction over here, so I believe it will be changed more. I used to live in Shibuya when I worked in Tokyo, so I know this town pretty well, but I didn't come over here for 2 years and it totally looks different. Wow, this is the Japan's main city. Totally understandable. Anyway, so let's get out from the station. Hey guys, welcome to Ryan's TV. I'm Ryan Senaka. Alright, so I'm at the Miyashita Park right now. As you can see, there are so many people here. In this Miyashita Park, there is a Panda Express, which I want to try today. Panda Express is a really popular Chinese food in United States. However, it is not really popular in Japan. Well, so I was wondering if it's good here or not, and then how much the price costs. As you guys know, there are many good and cheap restaurants in Japan, so I want to see the price. But beforehand, let me show you guys how to get to this Miyashita Park from Shibuya Station. So let's go back to the station. Let's go back. So I get out from the Shibuya station. As you can see, already so many people here. That's one of the most popular intersections in Japan, Shibuya Scramble intersection. This place used to be, there is a big green bus over here, but they remove it, so you don't see green bus over here anymore. This dog, Hachiko, which is a really famous one. This is one of the picture spots in Shibuya. So let me show you guys how to get to Miyashita Park from here. So Miyashita Park is this way, so let's keep walking, let's go. So that's there. If you keep straight, you will find a basket street, but you have to turn right. Speaking of the Shibuya station, there are already many people in the street, but still much less compared to last year though. And when you see the first corner, you can turn left. Well, I think this is the most fun way to go to the Miyashita Park. Well, actually, there are so many ways to get there, but if you use this way, you can see this Nonbei Yokocho. This is the street for drinking, therefore, still restaurants are closed, but this place becomes really nice atmosphere in the nighttime. So here we go, this is Miyashita Park. Well, actually, there is a main street right next to the Nonbei Yokocho. If you use this way, you can see the Miyashita Park sign, which is blue dog on the yellow something. Cool. Well, as you can see, in the first floor, there are so many restaurants in this park. Panda Express in the food court in the third floor, so let's keep walking. Alright, so here we go. Yes, the Panda Express is in the food hall. Well, maybe you guys are wondering why there are so many good restaurants but picking a fast food Panda Express. It's because there are not so many Panda Express in Japan yet. So I want to try it and I want to see how much it costs. So anyway, let's go. So this is what we have in the food court. There are Panda Express, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and some sushi place, ramen, and veggies. So if you want to eat the fast food, probably you can find something that you like. So let's get the Panda. Let's go. So seems like we can choose from bowl, plate, and the big plate. So the bowl, main plus one dish, the base, main plus two dishes, and then the big plate, the main plus three dishes. Alright, so let me get the plate. プレート1つもらえますか？
はい、プレート、取れないですか？
持ち帰りにしてもらいます。ありがとうございます。フライドライスとチャオメンのハーフで、はい。どうしようかな。あ、じゃあオレンジチキン。もう一つはこの5フレーバーしてもらえますか？あ、大丈夫です。はい。はい。はい、すみません、ありがとうございます。Alright, sweet. The price is a bit expensive than what I thought, but yeah, it's big enough, so I'm pretty sure I can be full. Well, I was thinking of getting a drink, but it's already 1,200 Japanese yen, so I don't want to spend more. Anyway, it's 3 p.m. but still there are many people inside the food court. Let me find a place to eat. Well, since food court was full, I am going to the park. So that was the 3rd floor, and then if you go up to the 4th floor, now you know why this place called the park. Yes, here we go. That's so nice, right? Can you believe that? It's right next to the Shibuya. Such a peaceful place and many people taking rest. I'm not sure if I can find a place to eat, but yes, I can find a cheap vending machine. So let me get the drink. Let me see. So let's get green tea. Alright, now let's find a place to eat. Well, actually there are more people compared to the last time when I came here, so hopefully I can find a place to eat. Well, it's a bit windy, but I think this is a good place to eat. Oh, by the way, look at this. I got one from Daiso. Finally, I could find an alcohol hand sanitizer. Only 100 Japanese yen. It was so hard to find an alcohol hand sanitizer in Japan, but yeah, situation gets better. Now, we can have it with only 100 Japanese yen, which I think is pretty good. So anyway, let me wash my hand. Well, probably I should have eaten in the food court, but since I'm in the Miyashita Park, why not? Anyway, so let's try it. Well, you know what? I was so ready to eat the Panda Express over here, but because of the wind, my tripod cannot stand here, so kind of hard to shoot the video over here. Let's go back. Well, nice. I totally forgot to bring this. But then the guy just ran to me and then he told me that I forgot this. So nice. Well, anyway, so it passed a while. Probably I can find a place to eat now. Let's check the food court. Alright, here we go. I think this place has a good lighting, so... Whew. So I guess this place is a bit noisy, but still much better than the windy place. So let's eat. So let me use the hand sanitizer again. Yes, so this is what I got. It's a green tea called Ayataka, which is a really popular one in Japan. Psycho. I was thirsty. Let's try panda in Japan. So this is what I got. Speaking of the price, it was 1,350 Japanese yen. Well, compared to the regular meal in Japan, I think it's a bit expensive. The regular plate was 1,150 Japanese yen, but I ordered this 5-flavored chicken, which cost 200 additional Japanese yen. So because of that, the price became 1,350 Japanese yen. Well, if you have 1,350 Japanese yen in Japan, you can eat the steak. But, you know, forget about the price. Alright, so let's eat. Let's open it. How sweet. My goodness, smells so good. Well, so far, so good. Alright, so let's eat it. Itadakimasu. So this is what I ordered. It's a fried rice and a fried noodle plus orange chicken. Well, speaking of the orange chicken, it's one of my favorite. However, it's not really popular in Japan. You know, karaage, which is a fried chicken, is popular in Japan, but orange chicken somehow not. And this is a 5 flavored shrimp, which cost me extra 200 Japanese yen. Thinking about the quantity, I think it's pretty decent amount. Well, I was thinking of order the big plate. However, I'm happy that I didn't order the big plate. Anyway, so let me start with orange shrimp. Itadakimasu. めっちゃ美味しい. Well, it is still crispy and then this sweet and sour sauce. Whenever I eat it, I love it. Well, I'm still wondering why this is not popular in Japan. I believe in the future, it will be popular. That's what I believe. So next, how about the fried noodle? It's interesting. Usually fried noodle is kind of long, like a ramen style, but this fried noodle is pretty short. I believe that's a kind of panda style. So, itadakimasu. Well, compared to regular fried noodle in Japan, I think this fried noodle has less taste. Well, maybe it's good for with side of dishes. However, for me, you know, Japanese fried noodle, which called the yakisoba, has much stronger taste, like a, you know, sauce flavor. So I'm not sure if Japanese people like this fried noodle, but if I eat it with this orange chicken, it's good. So the next, this 5 flavor shrimp, which cost me under 200 Japanese yen. You know, if you have 200 Japanese yen, you can have 2 onigiris in Japan. I'm wondering if this one can worth it. But anyway, let's try it. Itadakimasu. Wow, definitely I didn't expect that. I don't know how to explain that. Well, it's kind of like a coconut flavored sweetness plus the pepper. Somehow it's kind of sweet, but it's kind of spicy as well. Wow, I really loving it. For the rest, let me try the fried rice. Well, speaking of the fried rice, it is popular in Japan as well. You can find many places selling the fried rice, so let me see. It has less taste. I know that there are many places that selling the fried rice in Japan, but it has much stronger taste, which I prefer. Well, but thinking about eating it with side dish, I think it's pretty good. Wow, I really love this orange chicken. So, I already introduced it one by one. From here, let me use with fork. Well, actually, I think spoon is better. But I guess I only picked the fork. By the way, speaking of myself, I was born and raised in Japan. I'm a chopsticks native. Well, I guess many people misunderstand that Japanese or Asian always using the chopsticks for anything, but actually it is not true. Yeah, especially whenever we eat the fried rice, we use spoon too. Well, so if you thought I'm not the Japanese because I'm not using chopsticks, then you are so stereotyping the Asian people. Shame on you. No, I'm kidding. Orange chicken is pretty good, but today's winner is this 5 flavored shrimp. It's really good. Well, yeah, thinking about the quantity, it's definitely much more than the regular meal in Japan. Have you guys checked my Shinjuku video? I ate the lunchbox, right? That one was 500 Japanese yen, but it was really small. Compared to that, I think this plate is like 3 times more than that regular lunchbox. Well, this is my personal opinion, but I believe compared to regular Japanese, I eat more. But generally speaking, American people eat much more than Japanese. I know that's a stereotyping, but I used to study in the United States, and the first time when I visited the States, I was so surprised because every food was so big. I grew up in Japan, right? The price is cheaper, however, the quantity is tiny. When I visit the US, At the first time, I realized that the food price is much more than Japanese food, but the quantity is double, or like sometimes 3 times more than the Japanese food. So thinking about the quantity, eventually the food price is kind of cheap. Does it make sense? So I guess this Panda Express try to follow in the American tradition. That's what I believe. Well, speaking of this food court, compared to regular food court, definitely many foreigners here. I think it's because of the restaurants. I feel like I'm in some other countries. You know, because of the travel ban, I can't go out from Japan right now. However, I feel like I'm in other country. Maybe if you are the one who want to enjoy the traditional Japanese culture, then probably this is not a good place to visit. However, still it is really interesting. This place is right next to Shibuya Station, so if you visit Shibuya, this is one of the must-go place. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. As you can see, this box is big as my face. Yes, this is much more than the regular Japanese food. Well, the price is much more as well. I believe if they sell it with half quantity, with half price, then probably Japanese people would love it more. Well, if they ask me if I will pay it again for the same meal, 1,350 Japanese yen, well, probably the answer is no. It tastes good though. You know, if I came over here with my friend, then each person 675 Japanese yen, that would be great. So in my conclusion, this Japanese Panda Express is definitely not for the, how do I call that? In Japanese, ohitori-sama, which means eating alone. Yeah, so this Panda Express is not for ohitori-sama. Well, if you get into the Japanese restaurant, then they will ask you, ohitori-sama desu ka? That means, are you alone? Or one person? Then you can just say yes. Okay, alright, so that was pretty good. You know, this place is kind of noisy, so let's go upstairs. Alright, I'm so full. Oh, sorry, this place is kind of windy. So hope you get to see how the Panda Express in Japan looks like and how to get to Miyashita Park from Shibuya Station. Speaking of myself, I was born and raised in Japan. I'm a food and travel full-time YouTuber. I visited Kyoto after the pandemic and also the first day of Universal Studios Japan after the reopening. There were really few people, but it's interesting. If you haven't checked that video, please check that. Alright, so this video pretty much that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification so that you will not miss my new video and surprise live stream. If you like the video, please share the video with your friend. It will really encourage me to keep shooting videos. More power to the channel, more videos. So stay safe, healthy, and happy. See you in the next video. Arigato. So bye bye.